Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge. Welcome back to Empire TV Tycoon, where the blue team are going from strength to strength. We've got 347 fame, the greens have only got 272, and the reds are now languishing absolutely a bazillion miles behind with 213. We've got 752 grand, which isn't quite as much as I would like. We did lose a big chunk of it last time because one of our adverts failed. We just could not get it working. It was one for the athletes, wasn't it? And it just didn't work. I think it was that one anyway. So we lost a bit of money on that. But do you know what? That's still okay. That's still an okay amount of monies. And today's job is to get a fantasy production made. Mr. Guy down here, Mr. Movie Awards suited and booted man, would like a fantasy production. So that's quite interesting because I don't think we've got one of those made. So let's go over to here. Let's just check the schedule for today because we have got a few things set out already that we did yesterday. So we've got a bit of advertising and then red light shootout for the old folks. Have we got anything that we could put in there for the old folks? Let's just drop that in. If that works in there, great. If not, it doesn't really matter. Right, the others are horror film. That's going in for these. So the elders, the geeks and the rockers. The geeks and the rockers will probably love a bit of the horror. Don't know if the old folks will, but do you know what? Whatever, it's their loss. It's their loss indeed. So have we got any more marketing slot things? No, we need to go and get some more of those. Let's run up and get some of those now. It's only 2:10. It's fine. We'll have lots and lots of time to do all this stuff. So let's go over to here. Hello, can you make us some stuff, please? Yeah, let's do that. 50 grand. Yeah, get some of those, please. Absolutely. Go and do that. That would be lovely. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, no. Go back in here. Go back in here. Let's start her writing a new script. We've got a very good musical. We've got a masterwork musical and a masterwork documentary. We have not got a fantasy. Oh, she's only got a skill of 4. Okay. Write many of these. Write many of those because we need to get something in for that. We need to get something in for that. And what have we got? It's 2 o'clock and we need to hand it in to him by 10. That's not very many hours at all. So you need to write. You need to write like your life depended on it. So yeah, you can do that very quickly. Right, let's just pop back this way. Just see what else we can schedule in. So we've got a little bit of a clearer picture as to what's going on for the rest of the day. Down here. What have we got? So in the evening slot, again, the kids, no kids, let's just ban that. That just makes things very tricky. So we've got ourselves, hang on, no, in fact, absolutely undo that. What if we had a two block fantasy film? The geeks would love that, and the children would love that as well. Hang on, can we just do it by genre, please? Go down to here. Oh, they're all just 1 block things. They're all 1 block things, which is all a little bit annoying. Never mind. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons might go quite well in that slot there if we ban the rockers. So say, no rockers, go away. The geeks and the children will love a bit of the Dungeons and Dragons. And we've got loads of that left. We've got 4. This is the 4th episode out of 10 that we're allowed to show. And then in here, we've got a bit of a gap. What can we put in here? Rockers. Again, they like a bit of music, do the rockers. And they like a bit of the horror. But I think we've used up our 1 block horror slot just there. And then down here, yeah, what are they going to like? The rockers and the geeks and our primest audience. Look at that. That's our best audience slot. What can we get in there? And now this is worrying. This is a little bit disturbing because we've got a thing here for women. We've got 2 advert blocks that need to be shown to attract women. And there's no women appearing on the schedule. You there, news person, can you make women appear? Can you make women appear? That would be great. Lovers, right, drama. We're going to have to do dramas. That looks like it, though. Okay, yeah, that's okay. I can cope with that. Let's have that then. Right, that's 20 grand. We'll buy that because otherwise that advertising will fail and that is a big hole in our pocket. Go over to here. What can we do with that? So TV ads. Yeah, all right. What if we just put that there? Oh no, TV ads. What am I doing? This one here, even. That there. Drama and drama. Prime time. Lovely. Then put those TV ads in. So drop those in, preferably into the right slot, you silly man. They should hopefully succeed because it's the highest audience. And we want to get ourselves a 2-hour drama. The kids are probably not going to be interested in a 2-hour drama. So let's not put that in. Requiem for a Dream. Yes. It's 2 hours long and it's an 8.2 rating. We could put Run Down on as well. That's our film. That's a nice drama from us. But yeah, let's put Requiem for a Dream into there. Lovely. Hopefully the women will love that. They'll love a bit of the drama. That'll be very good. Then we should get ourselves that money and we won't miss out. We won't miss out on the 216 grand and we won't be fined 187 grand. Ouch. That would be quite bad. Okay. Have we got a sport thing that we can put into there? Have we got a one slot sport thing? Yeah, the rookie, WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm tempted to put WrestleMania in because it's a TV show. We want to get through all these, really, because we pay quite a bit of money for them. So, yeah, we'll have a bit of that. That's lovely. And then down here, we don't know who's viewing yet, but that's quite good. We've got a lot of stuff sorted there. That's a lot of things. We could do with some more marketing things. They're on the way. Right, adverts. Adverts. What have we got? We've got a lot of athletic folks, so a lot of athletes. We've got some geeks, and we've got rockers. So let's go to Mr. Advertising Fellow up on whatever floor he's on. What floor is he on? Is he on a dodgy floor? Oh, just number 8. I thought he was going to look on floor 13 or something, but no, he's just on floor 8. The very standard floor 8. Let's go to you. Let's have a look at the audience levels. Right, that's old. Rockers. Zender Stratos. What's that? The face of rock and roll. Is that some sort of guitar type thing that I'm unaware of? We could go for that. That only needs a 40% share of the audience. That gets us 288 grand. Let's go for that. The old folks, 3 blocks left for 2 days. Sword Coast Cane +3. Gandalf wished to have one of these. Okay. So that's some sort of fancy pants old folk sort of walking cane thing. These are not the best set of ads, are they? Athletes there, 110% of the adverts. Oh my goodness me, that's a lot. Let's grab this because we have got a few slots for old folks. Right, run back to here. And let's go down. Oh, also, she finished writing her script yet? She must have almost finished writing her script. Yeah, almost. Look at that. Seconds away. Seconds away. We'll go and check that out in a second. Right, TV ads. That thing's going to succeed. So we're going to get ourselves 360 grand very soon. Also, we've got some marketing stuff as well. That's very encouraging. Oh, no. It's the scriptwriter lady. I thought that was the marketing thing finished. But no, of course, it's scriptwriter lady. Let's go and see you first. It's masterwork. She's smashed it out of the park. This is a beautiful thing. You've only got a skill of 4 in it, and you've created a masterwork. Okay, right. Let's read the script of this fantasy film. After riding his 2-headed lizard for a long time, a stable boy stops at a nearby wizard tower to rest, but a group of bloodthirsty vampires kick him out. On his way, the stable boy encounters an elf archmage being assaulted by a tribe of goatmen. After killing them all, the elf archmage gives him a holy hand grenade of Antioch. Thou shalt count only to 3 as a symbol of gratitude. The stable boy defeats the group of bloodthirsty vampires, but discovers that their boss was the elf archmage. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the cliffhanger shock ending bit. Oh my goodness me. A fierce battle ensues between them. Using the power of the holy hand grenade of Antioch, the stable boy kills the elf archmage. Oh, it's like a betrayal. He thinks he's got something good and he's helped him, but really it was bad because the bloodthirsty vampires were all the time being run by the evil elf archmage. Right. Okay, there's an awful lot going on here. I need to give it a name. We're going to call this Buddy the Vampire Slayer because the stable boy is called Buddy. And eventually, I mean, at the start, he doesn't kill the vampires. The bloodthirsty vampires kick him out. But at the end, he does slay the vampires. So yeah, Buddy the Vampire Slayer. It sounds familiar to something I've heard. I can't quite put my finger on it, but that'll do. We'll save that script. Masterwork quality script. And immediately, we want to go up here and get this thing into production. However, hang on a minute. Let's go up to here. I'm absolutely fine with what's going on at the moment. We're going to get a load of money from that, which is lovely. That advert's going to succeed. Dressing room level 2, 150 grand. That advert that we've got going on there will pay for this, which is lovely. So how about production upgrade? Oh, we could spend 300 grand. That would be very good. How much money are we going to get from this? Oh, I can't remember. I think we get quite a lot of money, but we could spend 300 grand on adding more points to our productions and getting better actors. I think we might want to do that. I'm doing it. I've just wasted a load of money potentially. The special movie thing would be lovely. We can't do it right now. We can't afford that as well. Right, lovely. Right, let's go down here. Let's hire ourselves some actors. 378 grand. Oh, dearie me, yes. Right, Buddy the Vampire Slayer. Who do we want to have in this now? So, fantasy films. Oh, you've got a 9. Leo Spock. You've got 5, 7, Ace Carey, very good, 7. So you've got an 8, you've got a 9. Johnny Scissorhands. Don't know if Johnny Scissorhands is the right person for this. Okay, you've got a fame of 280. Leo Spock. Yes, we'll have you. Yeah, we can afford that. That's fine. And then Johnny Scissorhands in on the other one. So 2 9s. Yeah, so Johnny Scissorhands can be the elf archmage. And whatever your name was, Leo Spock, you can be the stable boy. Let's do that. Now let's go over to here. And we shall sort out what we want to do. And now we've got more points. So we can put 3 probably in each thing as a base starting level, I would have thought, and still have loads left over. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. We've still got more points we did have before. Do you know what? Let's put everything onto a 4. Let's just notch everything up onto a 4 as our base starting point. Okay, so it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy thing. Costumes. That's going to be very important because everyone's got to look amazing. Right, scenes up a little bit. Cameos up a tiny bit. Not that bothered. Eroticism can stay there, I don't think. Unless there's something going on that I was unaware of. I don't think that the stable boy and the elf archmage are going to be, getting it on. I don't think that's a thing that we need to do. So makeup and hairstyles, yeah, a bit of that. Score, yeah. Visual effects, right, lots of those. 10, yeah, absolutely. Sound editing, a little bit more into that. Reality, probably not so much. Post-production, can we slap 10 into that as well? Lovely. Right, a bit more into score. Then we've got 11. We've got 11 left. What can we do with this? How can this even work? I don't think we can. Unless we notch eroticism down. Now 15. So we could put that up to there. And then a point of cameo rolls. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. I like that. So visual effects, we've got 10. It's going to look amazing. Post-production, all the computer work's going to be amazing. There's going to be a little bit of sound editing going on. That's fine. And then it's going to look amazing as well. Costumes. Everyone's going to look absolutely fantabulous. What we're going to do, standard movie, I think. Let's make a nice standard movie, double block fantasy movie. Let's continue. We can't do any of these. So, okay. Action. Another 75 grand to make it. Oh, dearie me. Right. We need to get some ads in. We need some ads in or we are going to be quite poor very, very soon. So let's go down here and let's start putting in some ads. And the only thing is about the adverts we've got now is that they're all specific to groups. They're all specific to certain groups now. So I like these. I like these generic faceless sort of targets. It makes me a little bit nervous when I have to target against certain things. So that's the old folks. The old folks have got their own slot in there. Maybe we can drop that into there. his Sword Coast Canes, which I do like. Right, this is geeks and children. They're not going to be too bothered about that. Right, rockers. The rockers might like that, and they might like that, and they might like that as well. So there we go. So we've got an advertising slot there for geeks and children. I don't think there was a thing for that, was there? There wasn't an actual advertising block set available for geeks or children. Or I didn't see them if there was, and I don't think they changed. They changed on a day-by-day basis, or you can pay them money. I don't think it actually did it. So, okay, but we are going to get 360 grand. We're going to get 360 grand. So that probably just paid for our 2 upgrades for the films that we've just got. So the sort of a better sort of film stars and the amount of points we can get. And also, oh, hang on a minute. And also, we probably paid for the actual production itself as well, which is lovely. So that's going to go for the old folks. Dungeons and Dragons, let's not have the rockers watching that because they're not going to enjoy it very much, I wouldn't have thought. WrestleMania, yeah, they can both watch that. 3 rocker ads in a row. They expire in 2 days, so that's fine. Then the 2 women ads. Hopefully that will succeed. Then that we can't do anything. Then we've got elders watching this. We need to schedule something in for that, but I'd like to see what's down here. There's 3 available down here and then 1 just there. Okay, right, we need a bit of time to pass. What's that say? Oh, right. Johnny Scissorhands. Leo Spock's dog died recently in a traffic accident and Leo Spock is mired in depression. Johnny Scissorhands suggests that you could buy a new dog. Yay, why not? Yeah, go on. Why not? It doesn't say how much they are, but yes, let's buy them a new dog. I didn't see how much the new dog was. I didn't see how much it was, but I fear the new dog might have been quite expensive. Does it tell me how much it was? Don't know. It doesn't. It's not put it into there somewhere. I don't know. I swear we just lost a bit of money. But whatever the case, if it makes the actor happy, that's absolutely fine. Right, good. Okay, right. We can't do anything with the marketing slots, which, yeah, is unfortunate. That was a bit of an oversight on my behalf. I should have possibly got them sort of done earlier. Let's go and get Madam here to write another masterwork script, because we might as well try and get her to get a few scripts together. So what have we got? We've got ourselves here the documentary and the musical. Why don't we then go for... You're not very good at comedy. We've already had a game show in there. Musical fantasy we just did very, very well. Horror. Why don't we make our own horror film and have a 1-slot horror or something like that? That might be fun. Yeah, write some horror stuff. Absolutely. Go and do that, please. And now, I think we just move time on. Let's just push time on. Now, we want to see, actually, if this advert bit will succeed. There we go. We got paid for that. So Empire TV Plus is paying us, which is just fantastic. We want this thing to work. Now, I think that should work. I think a horror film from 2001, they might all like that. Maybe the elders are not going to be such a big fan. I don't know. Let's see, shall we? Right, move time on, move time on. Are they enjoying it? Are they enjoying it? The elders are nodding off. Oh, no, the elders really hate it. The rockers love it. The geeks are kind of a bit, yeah. And it's on the verge of success and failure. It needs 4.125 million views. Oh, and a boost would have helped that so much. A boost would have got that over the line. That is very frustrating. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. It's done now, isn't it? Oh, there we go. We could boost those. There was a rockers thing, wasn't there, over here? Let's go to the news desk. Hello, news desk. There's a thing about rockers. Oh, no, that only gives it a boost if it's a musical. Okay, right. No, we don't. But that's no point. There's no point doing that. So we've got a game show boost, a musical boost, a western boost, or a sci-fi boost. I don't think we've got any of those things scheduled right now, have we? I don't think we have. No, we have not. I don't think. We have got old folks down here. We could put a western in. Yeah, if we go down to the bottom, we could put in Ride the High Country just there. And then maybe see what that western thing is like. Because that would be good. Because that would, again, give us a boost to getting that advert successfully sort of through. So let's have a look. What was the western thing? Was it just one? Yeah, it was one block. It gives us elders if it's not already on there, which it is. So we'll get a 5% audience boost. Yeah, all right, I'll have that. 10 grand. Run back over here. And it'll give us a 5% audience boost on that just there for 10 grand. Lovely. So that's quite nice. So hopefully that will succeed. Oh, and then we've got elders. Okay, right. Take that out. And then there was another western down the bottom there. El Dorado, 8.6 rating. The elders will love that as well. That might also go well with our Sword Coast Cane thing, because this one is clearly not going to succeed because the audience numbers are dropping. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I don't know what's going on just there. I don't know what's going on just there in terms of the last slot of the day. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully we'll make enough money off of these adverts throughout today to actually get a bit of monies. You don't like the fact we've got any marketing stuff, but it's going to be an hour and a half of that. So, okay, right. Moving time on. Nice and fast. So our scriptwriter has written an average quality script for our horror thing, but I think she has got the first bit absolutely spot on. I mean, the opening lines are brilliant. A young couple, a nude model, and a forgotten actor. Horror film, right there. That's perfect. What more do you need? That's it. Just have them running around a house and it'll be absolutely fine. But no, average quality. Let us obliterate that and you can have another go at writing a horror. Obviously, you'll get better. We might look out like we did with the fantasy thing. But yeah, that's good. I like that. Now, did that advert pass? Did that advert just pass? I don't know. Oh, no, there was an advert there, was there? There wasn't an advert. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, of course. That finished. Then we had the advert. Then we had the news thing, which is doing nothing at the moment. And now we've got D&D, which will hopefully go down very well. I imagine we'll get quite a lot of audience for this because they're both going to love it. Yeah, they both love that. The kids and the geeks love a bit of D&D. Acme Co has arrived at Empire City to present their products to the general public, and they offer you a gamma of Acme explosives for free. Would you accept the gift and use them in your production? We do have the Holy Hand Grenade. We do indeed have the Holy Hand Grenade. However, Acme are not sort of renowned for having the most reliable and stable things, are they, from cartoons? I think possibly no. No thanks, that sounds dangerous. It does. It sounds like it's going to blow up in our face and leave us sort of covered in soot and stuff. So no, let's ignore that for now. But look, D&D going down very well. Right, next slot. Is it going to do well for the adverts? Yes, it is doing well for the adverts. She's finished doing a script. She's finished doing her marketing stuff, which is good. We'll get her to do the next lot of it as well. Very good quality. A magic card collector receives one empty apartment as inheritance. Oh, that's brilliant. Of his best friend's mother, but only if he passes the night there with a zoo worker. As much as I would love to actually do that, no, because it's not masterwork. So, okay, horror. Try again. And then you over here, Mayor, can we please have 2 hours? 2 hours or 6 hours? Let's just get a quick boost. Let's get a quick boost with those highway billboards. Just a nice quick thing. Oh, right, one of these. The EMM, Empire Movies Mafia, wants to blackmail you. Oh, that's not very nice. This is unpleasant. The EMM demands for 5,000 in order to not write bad reviews or give low ratings to the impending movie. Do you want to pay 5 grand? Yes. Or just ignore them? No. Okay, this is intriguing. No, I'm not paying up. I don't deal with the terrorists. The only thing is, if they do hammer that movie and give it bad reviews, we might not do very well at the Academy Awards. But I don't want to get blackmailed. No, if the movie is good, nothing will stop people to give good reviews. Or what do you think? Well, that doesn't really make any sense. But okay, fine. So we'll have to see how that goes. That could be all sorts of terrible. Right, go back to our office. That's really good. I'm glad this is succeeding. I'm glad this thing is working. Okay, right. That's lovely. So, yeah, we've got just a few bits of nothing much going on. Let's put a press boost onto that down there, because I'd like to get El Dorado given a little boost, the second bit of it, because that's late at night. So an 8% increase to our audience might be quite good for this Sword Coast Kane thingamajig. And then we've got 2 more slots. Do you know what? Let's boost those in order to give us as much as we can. Just to give us as much stuff as we can. And there's one block at the end. Athletes, you can have a sport film that you've seen a million times. WrestleMania's on now. How about The Rookie again? And then maybe tomorrow we'll get rid of that. It's been on so many times. And then, yeah, I'd like to put one of the small adverts in front of that. But, okay, yeah, right. Now, moving time on, nice and fast. Again, oh, crikeys. A comedy movie. What was my little question? Your little sister. Oh, hey, sis. I have a girls' night with my friends. We would like to see a new and great comedy film. A rating of 8.9? We have some savings. $659,000. Why not just go and get your own film sorted for $659,000 that you've got lying around in your back pocket? You could hire out a cinema and put on whatever films you like. You could buy the cinema probably. I don't think that's going to happen. 9 o'clock. No, these people aren't going to love the comedies. They're not going to love the comedies, I don't think. Although, to be fair, would women want the comedies? I think actually women might like the comedies. The only thing is getting a good one that meets those particular things. Check the email or check your schedule. Oh, I've just deleted the email. Hang on, what's the schedule? A comedy of 8.9 from the year 2012. Walt, do you have such a thing? Walt very much does not have a good comedy film available, which is unfortunate. I would like it if he had more films. I would love it if he had more films, because that doesn't seem like very many films to me. But he's only got this set of films here. Now, we can have loads. He's only got this many. It'd be nice if he had some more. Good Lord, what is this advert for? Cover your eyes, children. So, yeah, he hasn't got it. Well, he's got a comedy TV series, but that is from 2007. It's an 8.6. I don't want to spend the 90 grand on re-rolling it for it not to come up again. I think we need to make sure that we can get the next set of things, the next set of movies. What is it? So we need 450 fame. And then I think we'll be able to get those 8.9 movies in relatively easy. So yeah, so we need 450 fame, and yeah, that'll be fine. But until then, I don't think we can do much with those requests. They're quite demanding. Let's have a look at how our film's done now. Have the Mafia absolutely torpedoed? 10, 8.8, 9.3, 9.4. It's a 9.4. Buddy the Vampire Slayer is an absolute, utter cinematic triumph. This might be the finest hour of TGC TV. So, yeah, he's excellent as a Saber Boy. He's excellent as the Elf Archmage. The resource distribution is excellent. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. The distribution of resources carried out by director was perfect. Can I draw everybody's attention to this, please? Perfect. We've done something perfect in the Geek Cupboard. 'Tis a minor miracle. Right, let's get down here and hand it to Mr. Man very, very quickly. Yep, you can have this. Please, have this film. It is an absolute, utter cinematic triumph. Yes, a 9.4 fantasy film. Yes, thank you. Buddy the Vampire Slayer. Still can't quite think of where I've heard of it. Will compete in the awards. He vanishes. That is exceptionally good. Right, Friday the 13th is on. The TV ad is going to succeed. What did we actually get money for that? What money was it? 288 grand. That will be lovely. I will be very, very happy with 288 grand. Okay, so really, we want to get through to here. We want to get through to 9 o'clock to see if those adverts are going to succeed. Hopefully they will. So let's just power on through to 9 o'clock. She's written a very good quality horror script. Again, I'm not after very goods. I am after masterworks. So you've got 8. So yeah, the highest we've got is romance down here in 9. So now you should be getting pretty good at writing these. So yeah, another horror script, please, but make it, truly terrifying and horrendous this time. Okay, so the advert that we had aimed at the rockers has succeeded. We got rid of all 3 of them. Look at that in just a block. Advert, done. 288 grand came our way. This is now the big test. Is this going to work? Yes, it's working here. So it only needs 3.1 million and we've got 5.2 million. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. So we need that to go through, then we want that to go through, and that'll hopefully succeed just there. If that doesn't succeed there, we're going to be in trouble. So the first one has passed. Now this one here, again, we're on prime time. Oh, thank goodness, we will not be hit by a penalty. Lovely. 187 grand is not going to come out of ours, and instead we're going to get 216 grand. We're going to go over. We're going to go over $1 million. $1 million. Right, and now it's the Empire TV Award thing. The Empire Golden Balls. Right? Right you are. So, yeah, here are the Empire Golden Balls. Now, are we going to win anything? Are we going to win anything? Oh, yeah, they've both done their jobs. Ah, right, actually, while the Golden Balls are on, while the Golden Balls are out, let's just pop up to here. Let's start you doing some radio ads. Yes, please. Let's go to you and check out your script. It's masterwork. It's a masterwork horror. A biologist receives one strange circus as inheritance of his sister-in-law, but only if he passed the night there with a British butler. We do have a thing for British butlers, don't we? In the middle of the night, a shadowy figure kidnaps the British butler and disappears. Trying to escape, the biologist grabs the frying pan and manages to defeat the shadowy figure. This is masterwork quality, is it? This is masterwork quality. My son could have written better than that little sort of praise there. But, okay, right. So it's in a circus and there's a biologist and a butler. So because it's set in a circus, we're going to call it Big Top of Doom. Right, we'll save that. Lovely. So we've got a horror now done. Okay, well, let's get another one. We're allowed 5 scripts. So we've got the 3 masterworks. Let's go through and make something else. So how about then a comedy? We've not got much in the way of comedy. So let's get ourselves some comedy scripts. Now, I imagine she's going to be absolutely terrible at the start because she's only got a skill of 1. So she will hopefully start leveling up with those. And we're going to find out very soon if we have won the Academy Awards. I'd be very surprised if we did not win all of the Academy Award things. I'd be very surprised given the amount of brilliance of that film. So let's have a look. Buddy the Vampire Slayer, best movie. I am the best director. It's the best script. The best actor was Leo Spog. And, oh, the best secondary actor was Rick Dead. Yeah, Rick Dead. Okay. Right you are. It was between Rick Dead, Johnny Scissorhands and Lee the Count. Okay, fine. So we got 4 out of the 5. So yeah, Johnny Scissorhands, Rick Dead must have put in an absolutely mind-bending performance because he was excellent. So we've got ourselves 100, we've got ourselves a massive pile of money and 1, 2, 3, 5 extra fame points as well. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing right there. And we only need 5 more, I think. 5 more points by my reckoning to get another antenna to increase our audience even more. And these guys are just being left absolutely in the dust. Okay, right. Oh, and that advert's succeeding as well. El Dorado, the old folks are enjoying it as well. Okay, right. Let's take a look at tomorrow then, because we can check out what's going on tomorrow. Athletes seem to be quite prevalent. Athletes and geeks. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. So movies, athletes and geeks. What are they going to like to watch? I mean, the geeks did like a bit of the horror. The athletes were not so bothered. The only thing is, yeah, we might have to do it by... It's a shame we can't do it by freshness up here. Blocks, genre and rating. War games would be a good thing to have on. There's nothing going on in here either. Maybe tomorrow we could try and get ourselves the mission thing. Maybe we could try and do one of those. That would be kind of worth doing, I think. But, okay, so what can we put in for... There's a load of... There's 3 athlete slots in a row there. 6.8. 8.1, Candy Kickabout. Let's put that in just there. So that will hopefully attract the athletes. They'll love a bit of that. The geeks might not be so bothered about that. The thing is, they did like a bit of the horror, didn't they? They did like a bit of the horror. Why don't we see? Have we got any other horror? Are we doing it by genre? Yeah, they did like a bit of the horror. Maybe we should actually go forth and buy ourselves some horror stuff. Let's go and see Walt down in the basement. We could buy 28 Days Later, the virusy, horrible, terrifying film for 83 grand. I think that's probably worth doing. So yeah, grab that. And then, in terms of this, let's have a look at rating. What is now bad for us? Right, Ninja Nonsense is a rating of 6. I don't think it's scheduled at any point. Let's get rid of that. That gives us 64 grand back. Lovely. And then scrolling down, WrestleMania I think we'll keep. Because because I think we've scheduled it for later on, possibly. Cyber Dino Blind Brain Surgery did win some stuff. It won some stuff incredibly. I don't know how with a rating of 6.7. But, I mean, do we want that really? We could make a probably better game show. Madagascar could probably go now as a rating of 6.7. I think we need to have things above 7 really now. So, yeah, let's get rid of Cyber Dino Blind Brain Surgery. Again, topping up our money. This is lovely to buy more good things. So we've got ourselves that. How about then we have, as a musical, a 3-hour musical. That might be quite good for the, it's only 7.9 rating though. That's not very good, is it? 2 funerals. That sounds jolly. Yay. The Goonies. A comedy. A comedy? Really? Okay, I think I would have classed that as a fantasy myself, but okay, yeah, so the Goonies. The Amazing Race is a game show. Now, the lovers do like the game shows, don't they? Okay, but we've got ourselves plenty of money and we've cleared out the schedule for a bit. We didn't find a horror, however, did we? There was no horror to go into that slot. Oh, she's finished doing that as well. So, yeah, that's good as well. That's good that that's succeeding. So, yeah, we could do with some old folk slots at some point. There's so many geeks. So many geeks. Fantasies. just put fantasy films on all day. It could just turn into the fantasy and sci-fi channel. What about End of the Space Reich? That might be quite good. Yeah, we could put that in. Why don't we drop that into the early morning slot just to see if that can do something. And we'll just prop that up with a couple of billboard type things. That's fine. And then we've got Athletes and Lovers. Now, yeah, maybe we could go and buy ourselves a game show. And the lovers would watch that. The athletes are probably okay with it. And then we're back with geeks. That's when we want a good fantasy. Hang on, we could put our own film on. We could put Buddy the Vampire Slayer in just there. A fantasy film. Get rid of the elders. Oh, they can't do it yet. I can't ban it just yet because it's not the actual right day. Tell the elders to not watch that. That's brilliant. So that's Buddy the Vampire Slayer, because that would appeal to the children as well. The only thing is, do we put that into our highest audience slot? Because the men are going to love a bit of that as well. Why don't we put Buddy the Vampire Slayer into there for now? Although that might move around depending on what the actual special quest thing is for tomorrow. We need to have a little look at that as well when it turns up. Do you know what? I think we're going to go and buy ourselves a game show. Let's go and grab a game show, put it into that slot where the lovers and the athletes are. What did we have? Let's have a look. The game show was The Amazing Race of 8.3. Multiple teams race around the globe for 1 million to amazing locations. Yeah, all right, I'm sold. Absolutely. Right, give me the elevator. You green pest. Give me the elevator back. Can we not install some sort of stairs? Surely this is some sort of fire hazard. Right, go and do this. Go to tomorrow and put in our only game show. The Amazing Race can go into there. Splendid. And we've only got this for the old folks. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I don't know. But we've got a bit of stuff scheduled for tomorrow. We can always move this stuff round. Today is going absolutely fine. So, yeah, we've got 371. Let's just move time on until the next day, I think. She's not good at writing comedy, is she? It even says at the bottom, crap quality. Right, dismiss that and write another comedy. But you have leveled up in it. So, you know what? You can only get better. Okay, day 13 is here, and there is a person here in the lobby waiting for us. Okay, so here's a sport thing. The Empire Sport Games end today. Who do you want to go and report on it? Mackenzie Powell was a cheerleader. She's kind of got a link to sport. So yeah, we'll pick you, please. So she can go and do some of that kind of stuff. What have we got that's unread? Oh, we can get a new antenna. Let's go and see Johnny. Oh, the lift has just been stolen from us again. But we're next in line. Green. Oi, Green, get to the back of the queue. Thank you very much. So let's go and see Johnny 5. Run over here. Lovely. Oh, look at that. I was going to say that. Oh no, that's the one we're already on. I was going to say that's perfect. We want that, but no, that is already our one. So let's now go and try and find one of these, which is going to give us a good boost to preferably geeks or athletes, because that's kind of what all our other ones are doing. Geeks and athletes. Now I know they're a bit of an obscure mix, but they're okay. They're okay. They sort of they're all right with each other. They nod at each other in passing. So I need to find something which is affordable. Oh, there, look. That would be good. And that would give us an extra 4.8 million viewers. But there's more which gives us... There's other ones which give us more. That give us more viewers. But 4.8 million viewers extra is pretty good anyway. Let's just have a scan through and just see what I can find. I could put it right up in the corner just there. Now, I know it's not geeks and athletes, it's geeks and men, but they share a common thing. If you put a fantasy film on for both the geeks and the men, they love it. And we saw that with Dungeons and Dragons when that was on. The kids and the men love that, and the geeks will also love a bit of fantasy. So I think that's pretty good. It's only, I'm saying only because I've got loads of money now, 248 grand. So let's drop that into place. It's going to get us a massive pile of new viewers. Lovely. Can we get anything from you? I don't think we can right now. Special movie production. Oh yeah, we could. Do you know what? Let's get that. Absolutely. We might as well. We've got the money for it. And now let's go back. In fact, no. I've gone to the wrong floor. I've gone to the wrong floor. Oh no, I've not gone to the wrong floor. I don't know what I'm doing. Characters all over the place. I need to see what I've got a lot of. So geeks, just loads of geeks. Just so many geeks and athletes. Geeks, athletes, and men. So if I can schedule any adverts for those, that would be great. Let's drop one of those in there. Maybe ban the children from there. That would be fine. So, yeah, how about then we go and see Mr. Advertising Man, geeks, athletes, and even, yeah, men and possibly elders if it's an affordable, sort of achievable one. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Mr. Advertising Man, we're on our way. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. So these things here pay out an awful lot of money. That is $500,000 for that Magnavolt lethal response. But it needs 85% of the audience. That's a lot. That is a heck of a lot. We'll have this. We'll have Luigi's Pasta. That'll give us 240 grand. Lovely. We'll take that. I like that. And then we could have this here. Again, 85% of the audience. Now, we are going to schedule our fantasy thing at some point. So 2 of those blocks would easily be covered by that, I think. We can get an easy audience of 13 million. My goodness. So let's risk it and go for that. We'll keep a bit of money aside just in case it goes horribly wrong. So we'll pick that. I do like the ones that are just sort of faceless because that's really good because you don't have to target them to anybody. But that's not going to work now, is it? And then we've got the Rubik's Neo Cube. 3 blocks for children. And it only needs a 40% audience share. So let's go for that as well. Let's take that. Surely we can make that work. Now, we have to go over here and pop into the elevator, go back down to our office and try and schedule some of these things in. Oh, she's finished writing a script. Do you know what? Adverts are probably more important right now. Let's see if we can throw some of these things in. So TV ads. I don't think we're going to get 13 million at this point in the day. So let's put in Luigi's Pasta just there and possibly Luigi's Pasta just there. And do you know what? Just here, maybe Luigi's Pasta. We all love the pasta. Yay. Oh, there's no kids watching. Apart from just there, where I've got sword coats for the old folks. That expires tomorrow, so we might be okay with that anyway. Why don't we put... get rid of that for now. Take that out. So the kids are now allowed to watch this again. Let's remove the old folks from watching that. Let's put that in for the kids. So the kids can have the Rubik's Neo Cube. The smart kids solve it in less than 10 seconds. I would be there for weeks. Right, and then in there, put a fantasy thing in. We must have something fantastic. The Land Before Time is only a 1 slot. So well, how about we put D&D in again? They loved it before. Why the heck not? And then here, we've got geeks and athletes. Why don't we put something science fiction-y in? That would probably work. So how about the end of the space wreck is not the best. Stargate for them just there. And that would work for the geeks. And again, we'll just throw that in and just see if we can get that done. Gladiator Pro mouse. Okay, yep, that's a gaming mouse. Lovely. And then we'll put that into there. Then we'll put that into there. Maybe we use some band things over there. And then men down here. Luigi's Pasta could probably go into one of those slots down there, maybe, to get us some more money. But the minute, we just need to see what's going on with the little mission thing that's going to pop up. So, okay, right, let's put some highway advertising around the place for now. Do you know what? Let's just use it all up like that. And a couple of press ones in the evening. Lovely. Right, are you not... Oh, no, you are doing stuff. Right, let's go and check script, lady. This is a better comedy, but it's still not good. It's average. So, again, back to the drawing board. Write better comedy, please. And we've got to decide where to finish the TV report. Do we go to the athletic stadium to record as new world records are exceeded? The baseball stadium lockers to see everything is ready for the final match. The lockers? That could end up with some slightly dodgy footage, couldn't it? Or Olympic pool to interview the final winner. It's got to be the world records. It's got to be the world records thing, hasn't it? That's important. Yeah, let's go there. That's what I was thinking. Oh, lovely. Right, yeah, you do a good job with that, please. I don't know what impact that has. I don't know what impact that has, whether you choose like good choices or bad choices. I don't really know. I don't really know how it works. Right, okay, we've got a load of stuff booked in, but I'm kind of waiting for the mission thing to come in. I'm waiting for the mission thing to come in for the day. So let's just move Tom on nice and fast. This should be lovely. We'll just get this flying through. We've got loads of stuff. That ad is succeeding. It doesn't need much in the way of the audience. It needs 5.3 million. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We've absolutely smashed that. She's done a script. Let's move time on a little bit quicker again. Let's just see what's going on. Yeah, the athletes are not such a fan of the sci-fi. Yeah, okay, dismiss that. Absolutely. Write ourselves another comedy. Make it better, please. The optional quest is in. I have a performance in my parents' town tomorrow. The audiences are elderly people and I need some inspiration. Could you please program an old and great musical at 10 o'clock? I can give you half of the earnings. That's a lot of money if you do that for me. So we need a musical for the maximum year of 1990 with a minimum rating of 8.4 to go at 10 o'clock. Now, what's currently scheduled at 10? Buddy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, we're not going to get much in the way of fans for musicals there, are we? How about we move Buddy up to there? Because there's still geeks. It's fine. There's still geeks watching it. It's all good. So in this slot, a musical. A really good one. I don't think we have a really good musical. In fact, it doesn't look like we've got any musicals at all. Right, Walt. Walt. Do you have one of these? So minimum of 8.4, but a maximum year of 1990. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Walt probably does not have one of those. But do you know what? It doesn't harm to check, does it? What's that? Pink Floyd The Wall, 1982 as a musical. Oh, that's so close. It's so close. We could always re-roll it. We've got adverts coming through. It's 90 grand. Is there anything I want to particularly buy right now? Let's have a quick look. Gone with the Wind. That's an anime thing. Gravity. Hang on. Can we order it by rating, please? Dragon Ball Z, obviously, is very, very good. That's action. Do I want that, though? Tabletop is a good thing there. That is a good musical. It's just a shame that the year is 2 years off, which is really irritating. In Search of the Castaways, that might be quite good as a fantasy alternative. It's only 84 grand. We'll get that. Oh, Starship Troopers is there. Oh, I love Starship Troopers. Oh, The Theory of Everything. A romance. 8.8. Yeah, get that. Does that free up another musical? No. And now we're going to spend 90 grand to re-roll this and hope that we get a musical of the right type. Da-da! No musicals at all. Of course. Absolutely, of course. But there is quite a good horror for 8.1. Do we grab that whilst we're here? We've got loads of space left. Yeah, go on. Let's grab it. These aren't very good, are they? 7.6. That is 8.1, 2-block horror. Yeah, let's grab that whilst we're here. Absolutely. Oh, there we go. Right, so we can't complete the mission because we just don't have that thing. They're very situational, those, aren't they? You're very reliant on what Walt's got available, really. But okay, never mind. Right. So what are we doing now then? So we don't need to move that back down to there. So I think we shifty that down to there, like we had before. Oh no, that's gone wrong. That's gone a bit wrong. How about we move that down, that to there, put the highway ad back up there, press ad can go there, maybe a radio ad could go into here. I want to make sure that we get these things done because we need 85% of the audience to be watching our stuff just there. So again, take away highway, put radio advertising in, make it good. And then we've got a slot here for all you lot. What can we put into here? One block thing that you're all going to enjoy. I don't know. I do not know what you're all going to enjoy particularly. A horror film, The Others, that might go down quite well. I think there's not much else, is there? Duck Soup, that's a comedy. D&D, yeah, it's the mixture of elders, isn't it? Elders and geeks. Okay, I'm in the basement looking for something that men will like that is 2 blocks. That could be quite good. Men will like that. Surely a sci-fi film. 2013 sci-fi. That might be okay for them. Yeah, let's grab that. I was hoping for more of an action film, but surely men are going to like the sci-fi as well. The geeks and the men are going to be the big consumers of sci-fi, I would have thought. So, let's go for here. Rating-wise, that's the lowest way round. Let's grab whatever we just got there. Multi-dimensional into that slot. And we've got a full day's worth of stuff sorted here, which is great. I like this. This is looking very, very good. So hopefully, Gladiator Pro Mouse, I've put an extra one in just in case one of the other ones fails. So that'll be good. That'll get sorted. That's lovely. We'll hopefully get those all finished and we'll get 480 grand. Luigi's Pasta, I think we can just get that done at some point later. The Sword Coast thing might have to wait the old people are going to be potentially troublesome. But it does expire tomorrow, unless we move out Gladiator Pro Mouse while they're watching Buddy the Vampire Slayer. But I don't think that's going to work. And then we've got some slots down here as well. I don't think we've got any advertising left for it, though. So that might just have to be emptied. It might just have to go toward our fame. But yeah, everything else is looking pretty good. What have we got? We've got some slots left. Let's put a press thing into there. Might as well try and get that sorted. Highway billboards can go right at the end of the day. Oh no, we're going to have a slot left for our news thing, aren't we? We're going to have a slot left for our news thing. Ah, yeah, I scheduled in 28 days later at the end of the day because it's got geeks, athletes, men. They're all going to like that. Banned the women from watching it. No women, you're not allowed to watch a horror film. It is clearly too terrifying for your woman minds. In this game, you're not allowed to watch horror films for some reason because you don't like them, which is clearly, obviously, nonsense. But there you go. So I've banned them from watching it in case it scares them too much or some such nonsense. So how about then? Now how are we going to do this? Because we are going to get that press slot thing in. It will appear and we'll have to schedule it in. I don't know if it's done yet or not. No, it's not there now. So it will appear in here at some point. So we need to sacrifice one of these. So we just bought that, but the men will enjoy this. It's a good old science fiction thing from 2013. I've never heard of it. So maybe we take out 28 days later. We take that out, find out what one block things we do have. We have a one block horror, the others. So let's put that just there, because the men will enjoy the horror. And then just there, we'll put in the thing. We'll put in the thingamajig that they've made, the news people have made. And that will do the job, hopefully. But right now, we've got a lot of money coming into us. Hopefully, we've got 889 grand now, and that thing is succeeding. So really, it's just a case of waiting for them to say, yes, I've done the thing. Ooh, what are we doing? Best horror. Best horror production. Hang on. What are our scripts? Hang on. Hang on. We have to go to talk to you, do we? Okay, well, you've got a script pending anyway, Avery. But haven't we got a horror script? I can't remember. I think we have, haven't we? Right, bin that. Yes, the Big Top of Doom. We've already got one made. It's brilliant. But yeah, at the minute, keep writing comedies. And yeah, we could just get that done now. We could go and start working on Big Top of Doom with our actors and such like. At this very moment. Yeah, Big Top of Doom. It's a horror film. Who do you want to do horror? You, Leo Spock, you've got a 10 in horror. You are absolutely perfect. You are now going to play a biologist in our film. And then who's going to play a British battler? Lieutenant John Costner has got that. Leo Spock we obviously can't have. Yeah, it's you. You've got a 9. So absolutely, you can appear in the horror film. 18 grand as well. Yep, pay for the actors. Do you go automatically over to the chair thing? No, you sort of walk away for a bit. Okay, now we can do this. We can have 4 in each, as we saw before. So we can load that up. This is brilliant. I do like this. The amount of points you get. Yeah, so we've got extra points, I think, from... Have we got a production assistant or something? So I think they give us extra points as well. Right, so a horror film. A horror film score is going to be important in a horror film. So, yeah, that. Bit of reality, maybe, add that in. Bit of post-production up to 8. Put both those up to 6, I think. Scenes, yeah, very important. Put those up to 10. Cameos, don't really care. Eroticism, probably not in this particular thing. If we're making a romance film or something, yeah, absolutely. We'd absolutely ramp that up to the top. But the minute, no. Costume design, probably put that up a bit. Makeup and hairstyles, because, you know, they've got to look good while they're doing whatever it is they're doing, fighting the evil ghost or whatever it was. Sound edit. Let's put the sound editing up to 10, actually. That's got to be important in a horror film because, you know, it's got to sound creepy and scary. A visual effects point would probably not go amiss. Another costume design. And then we've got something. So we could up eroticism to 5. Or we could drop eroticism to 3 and then move one of these up. Because we've got 9 points left. So let's increase original score. Let's have it sounding really good. There we go. Lovely. Standard movie. I think that works very well. Continue. We haven't unlocked any of those yet. So yes, go forth and make us a new terrifying horror film, please. And the good news for now is that advert that needs 85% of the audience is succeeding. It needs 13 million. We've got just under 17 million just there. Now, how's it going to work here? Yeah, that's not going well. We've got 1 million. 1 million? That's terrible. That is a terrible, terrible number of people to be watching. We had like 11 million or whatever it was just now. Oh my goodness me, that's absolutely completely bombed in terms of views. Is it because the athletes are watching it? They're not that angry about that, are they? The athletes, clear your thing out of the way. Oh, they've got a red face on it. So the athletes just hate sci-fi. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you're missing out, to be honest, athletes, but there you go. Right, let's move time on. Oh, we've got a thing to deal with the big top of doom. Another dog died. Leo Spock just keeps killing his dog. Yes, 1,000. Absolutely. Yeah, go on. Yeah, he's happy. Lovely, lovely. Event block thing is done. So let's schedule the event block in. There we go. Live sporting event. Primetime telly at 2 a.m. All that work you did, and I've just thrown it in at 2 in the morning. I'm very sorry. I do apologise. Okay, yeah, we've got 2 days to get that Gladiator Pro Mouse thing done, though. I think we'll get definitely 2 slots from this. They'll definitely 2 slots. Yeah, that'll be done then, won't it? Because yeah, I've sort of scheduled it just in case this one failed, which it has. But this has got radio ads on our Prime viewing for a 9.4 fantasy, which should absolutely be fine. It should completely be sorted. So yeah, the rest of it, I think we can just move it on. Let's just move it on nice and fast toward the end of the day, and we'll just watch from in here. So that failed. That is also failing. That is disappointing. We need, what do we need? 13 million. We've only got 10 million. Is it because the old folks... I don't really get it though. Just because old folks are watching doesn't mean that no one else can watch. It's a bit weird. It's a little bit strange. Yeah, that now is succeeding because there's men watching. Unless it just didn't have enough. Yeah, I suppose athletes don't really like... Maybe they don't like fantasy quite so much. That's fine. We can fit that in. It's all good. Big Top of Doom has got another thing. A well-known blogger heard that you're doing his favourite movie genre and offered to help you in the final montage of the movie for free. Would you allow him to help you to rearrange your final montage if you need him? No, absolutely not. You're the director and you made the decision. Because of that, the blogger was upset even though the movie quality was reinforced. Sorry, blogger person, but I can't just have any old Tom, Dick and Harry coming in and faffing about with my films. They're my films and I want them the way I like them, please. Script, average, bin. What are we doing? Comedies. Yep. Okay, so Luigi's Pasta is going to succeed. Gladiator Pro Mouse has got 1 block left. We've got 2 days for it. And there's nothing going on. There's no adverts. So hopefully we can just get over the 400 fame mark. That'd be quite nice. We could just win a few of these. So the others, a terrifying horror film is on. Yeah, the athletes don't really like. They're not really a big fan of the horror. Okay, that's fine. But there we go. So we got some stuff. We're on 400. Yes, that's kind of what I was hoping for. We've got 401 just for scheduling this thing in the first place. And then it's going to roll over to the next day. And it's going to be day 14. Brilliant. Yeah, and that's fine. I'm not that bothered. It can go to day 14. We will pause it. We'll absolutely slow it down. We'll slow it down. We'll pause it. And it is done. So yeah, I've not scheduled anything yet for day 14. I've been a little bit lazy with this, but that's fine. That's all good. The film is complete and she's written a script. And we'll look at all that stuff next time out. So we've got 407. We've got 407 because we got a boost from having the best fame for the whole day. So we've got an extra little boost there. So 407 versus 324 and 252. The Reds just absolutely miles behind now. Again, just under $1 million, so just shy of $1 million. It's all looking very, very good indeed. And I think, yeah, we're going to be fine with this. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. And also please do subscribe if you are not already, just to keep up to date with how we get on here in Empire TV Tycoon. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?